Hey guys, Coach Jennifer here, and we are going to get ready to warm up for our tumbling. So today I have Emily and Layla and Leah, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stretch. So everybody have a seat in the shadow. Make sure your legs are nice and straight, toes pointed, knees facing up to the ceiling and over to the side. Make sure you guys are really stretching over the top, keeping that back nice and straight. And arm over your ear. And switch. Really think about rotating the little toes back to the floor. Watch these toes in line. And to the middle. Arms straight out, try to get that nose down and force your little toes to the floor by forcing your feet to go back. Knees up. And give me a nice hug. Nice straight legs, pointed toes. Keep your heels and toes together and nose to your knees. Stretch out past your feet. If your hands can't get quite past those toes, then just grab your ankles or place your hands on the top of your feet. Pushing the back of your knees into the floor. Don't forget to breathe. And flex. Pull your heels off the floor. And make sure you keep those legs nice and straight. If your knees bend, you cannot get your heels off the floor. And butterfly. Put your feet together and slide them out just a little and nose to your toes. You can take your elbows and kind of push your knees down a little to get a better stretch if it doesn't stretch when you just go nose to toes. And sit up tall. We're going to go arm across your body, underneath, and pull. Make sure that arm is nice and straight. You don't want it too low and you don't want it too high. Just straight across the body. Feel the stretch in your shoulder. And switch. Make sure it's nice and straight across your body. Feel it in your shoulder. And head behind your head. Grab that elbow and pull.
It's like there's a nest over there.
Peaceful. And make sure you're pulling that elbow. You really want to get a stretch for it. You don't just want to set your hand up there. You want to really get a pull. And switch. Nice. Keeping those backs nice and straight. And swing it out. Just side to side of the spine. And then everybody's going to get on their knees and we're going to stretch out our wrists. So we're going to do fingers facing our knees first and you're going to just press down. Make sure that your palm is touching the floor when you're doing this. Nice straight arms and try to sit back on your heels. And if you're not quite feeling the stretch, you can kind of give it a little rock. You can rock forward and backwards. And fingers facing the same direction. Nice straight arms, walk up those elbows, and rock side to side. And then make sure that your wrist goes all the way down to the floor. You don't want to be lifted up like a square. Wrist to wrist. Press down. And same thing, rock side to side, walking out those elbows. And shake them out. Up on our knees. We're going to get ready for our splits. Alright, so we're going to start your right leg in front. And make sure it lines up with your back knee. One hand on each side of your front leg, and you're going to slide into your splits. And if you can go all the way down in your split, try to keep your shoulders back sitting up tall by pulling your hands back a little. And if you're not quite all the way down, but you're almost there, you can give a little bounce in your splits. Which you just kind of lift with your shoulders. You guys want to do a bounce real quick, everybody? Kind of bounce in your split. I know your arms are all the way down. But so that's basically how you do. You just bend your arms and kind of bounce. And then we're going to do arms up and hold. 1, 2, 3. And bring those legs together and shake them out. Not bad, ladies. Alright, and then back up on your feet. And we're going to put our other leg out in front. One hand on each side, and the same thing, keeping that chest up and sliding down. So if you can't go all the way down, you guys can give it a little bounce. But make sure you're keeping your back legs tucked under and your heels on the floor in the front. And then we're going to do our arms up. So ready, and hold. 1, 2, 3. And bring those legs together, shake them out. Alright, girls. We're going to do our bridges. So I'm going to have Layla face Emily. And Emily is going to face that way, and Leah is going to face the wall. Alright, and we're going to do our bridges. So everybody lay back. You want to make sure that your hands are facing your heels and that your feet are flat on the floor, and bridge up. And it's just a regular bridge, so your knees can be bent. You want to make sure that you're pushing up nice and strong, keeping those arms nice and straight. Trying to keep your chest over your wrists. And feet flat on the floor. Alright, and come down, rock it out. And you just grab your knees and rock. Alright, now this time we're going to do a straight legged bridge. So you guys are going to keep your toes and heels together when you do these, and you're just going to push your legs straight. So are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3, bridge up. And nice straight legs, keeping those feet together. Okay, so your toes are together and your heels are together, your knees are together. Your legs are nice and straight, and then arms are nice and straight, and you're still really pushing that chest over your shoulders. This is going to help with your flexibility in your chest so that you can get those kickovers and back lockers. And if you're wearing socks, you might want to take them off at home because your feet might slide out from underneath you. And come down, knock it out. Alright, we're going to do one more. And this one will be easy. So you guys can just lay on your back. Ready? And bridge up. Alright, if you can, I want you to lift up one leg. And switch. One hand. Switch. And then if you can, opposites. One arm, one leg. fine, girls. I'm going to move up here so I'm on the way. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is our rebounds. You want your toes together, heels together, and arms squeezing. And when you guys jump, you don't want to bounce your arms or really bend your legs. You want to kind of push through your toes more than anything. Alright, girls? So arms up, and go. You guys are going to go forwards and backwards. Keep those arms nice and straight, Liam. Nice. And backwards. So just keeping those arms in here, squeezing those feet together. Very nice, girls. Alright, and frog jumps. Make sure that when you guys are doing your frog jumps that you are going all the way down, touching the floor, and then reaching up past your ears as you jump. Ready? Really push through those feet. Try to point your toes if you can. And then we're going to get backwards. And pushing up.
I don't think I've ever done these.
I never did.
What?
Really? Probably why they're so sloppy.
Yeah,
Harder stuff.
and everybody take a quick breath, okay? Now remember, when you guys are working out, you don't want to breathe through your mouth the whole time. You actually want to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. So when you guys are working out, whether you're running or jumping or anything, just make sure you're breathing properly, and that will help you keep your breath, okay? All right, next thing we're going to do is our handstand series. Now, we've kind of changed our handstand series up a little because we can't do the handstand forward rolls. So you guys will go just handstand, split on the top, step out for the second one. All right, girls, so it'll be handstand, step out, handstand, snap down, handstand, split, step out. Very nice. Make sure your legs are nice and straight. You're pointing your toes at the top, lifting with your chest and arms. Oh, woo! Now make sure that when you guys are splitting on top that you're not letting that back leg drop too far behind you. Otherwise you're going to fall into a limber. Like that.
No, I did it again.
Takes body control, girls. You guys are going to have to use your tummy muscles and really squeeze. Alright, girls, turn around and we're going to go ahead and do them coming back this way. Not backwards, girl.
That's right.
That would be talented.
Come on, I keep on doing that. And it's
Make sure, guys, when you're picking up into your handstands, that you're not looking at your hands, that you're looking at the wall. That keeps a
I
nice
just
straight
can't
body.
seem to hold my handstand today.
There we go.
I thought I had it.
You did have it.
There we go. No, it's not the way. I'm gonna hit the wrong way.
The split handstand is a lot harder than the handstand forward roll, I think. So I would say it's going to take a little bit more practice. So if you don't have it down, that's okay. Just keep working it, and once you get it, you'll be super excited. All right, and the next thing we're going to do is our blocking cartwheels. So a blocking cartwheel is pretty much just a cartwheel, only you push through your shoulders like you would for a round off, and you land in your lunge. So, good. Arms up. Good. And so you just want to get a really good push through your shoulders and use those wrists to flip. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and have them come in backwards, or coming back. And the goal is to get off of your hands before your feet hit. So you're turning a non-flight skill, which is your cartwheel, into a flight skill, which is a skill with air. Okay?
Don't teach my wrist a little bit.
There's a good deep breath. Alright, let's take it back just a little. And we're going to do cartwheel step-ins from our knee. Okay, so you guys are just going to start on your knee. And when you go into it, make sure that you guys are standing all the way up and reaching out in front of you before you kick that leg over the top. Okay? Good. And they are step-ins, and the whole point is that is to just get that chest up as quick as you can. Feet together. And go ahead and jump backwards. We're coming back, ladies. And then, like I always say, guys, if you don't have space to do the line drills with us, do 10. Last but not least, we're going to do round-offs from a jump hurdle. So a jump hurdle, you start with 2 feet together, and all you do is you just kind of jump and skip for a big step into that round-off. Reaching out in front of you, not down for your feet. Ready? Make sure you're pushing off the floor and bringing those arms up to your ears. You don't want to verge your arms to the side, okay? So go ahead, girls. Go ahead and do backwards. Get a nice lift with your chest. All right, and then we're going to take a quick drink break, and then we'll get back to our class. Alright guys, we're back from our water break and we're going to get started with our advanced tumbling class. So, the first thing we are going to do is we are going to do our round offs to a tuck. So, from a jump hurdle, round off and touch it.
I felt like I was going to.
Alright. Now, make sure guys that when you're doing these round off tuck jumps, that you're pulling your knees up to your chest, not your chest to your knees. So I don't want to see you guys tucked over. Alright. And going back. Try to keep those heels and toes together. Good, Layla. Good, Leah. And lifting up. Alright, so when you guys are doing these, remember, these are to prepare you for your round off back tuck. So make sure that you guys are not pulling those shoulders forward because that is not what you want to do when you're going backwards. You want to lift up and back, okay? Alright, so the next thing we're going to do the same thing, only we're going to make it a little bit harder. We're going to do them from our knee. So you guys are going to start on your knee and go, round up, touch them, pulling those knees up. And that is usually what will happen if you pull your chest forward. You will fall forward to the floor. Alright, so make sure you keep that chest nice and high. Alright, and these are a little bit harder. You're going to have to use a little bit more muscle. So go ahead. Don't forget to kick that back leg over the top. All your power comes from your back leg.
Other walls. It's fine.
Yes, and be careful not to slam your hands into your walls, please. Okay? Alright, now we're going to slow it down a little, and we're going to do some front walkovers. So, straight like that. Now, make sure that you guys are trying to hold that leg up as you're coming up on top of your front walker. If you want to be on top before that front foot lands. Just like Layla did, except for the arm. Keep those arms in your ears, pushing through. Good, Leah. There you go.
Lost my balance.
That's I want you to do kind of like a half front walkover, which is basically a handstand or a split handstand to a bridge. So do one of you want to demonstrate? So you'll just go up and split, and then just come down to your bridge, and then push those hips forward, okay? And that'll get you going. But remember, when you drop your back leg for your front walkover, you want to get your foot as close as you can to your hands. Okay, so if it's further away, it's going to be a lot harder to stand up out of it. So go ahead and do your front walkover. Woo! Try it one more time. There we go. Okay, so the second one, her foot actually got closer to her hands and it looked a lot better. So you don't want them to look so much like the first one, more like the second one. Okay? Now we're going to add a run to it, and you're going to do the front walkover and actually just do running front walkovers. Okay? So go ahead and run, hurdle, front walk. Okay, Layla did a front handspring, so that's okay. Alright, so the difference between a front walkover and a front handspring is when you do your front walkovers, your hands are still on the floor when your first foot hits. Whereas your front handspring, by the time your first foot hits the floor, you want your hands coming off the floor. Okay? So, let's go and do the running front walkover one more time, just to slow it down. And if you guys have mastered the front walkover really well, and you can do it really well, then I want you to go ahead and try the front handspring step out, which is you want to get a nice run. So you probably want to be outside for it. It's kind of hard to do standing front handsprings. So you want to get a nice run and make sure you're really reaching out and kicking that back leg over the top as fast as you can. So girls, everybody go ahead and do a front handspring step out. And they look very similar, but they're not. Okay? Alright girls, you guys can walk it back.
I honestly didn't know the difference until now. They look really help doing the
Oh, then we learned something new.
I learned something new.
Well, I'll teach you all something new. Okay, so you have flight skills and you have non-flight skills. Where the front walkover, I was talking about your hands stay on the floor when your feet hit. So if your hands are on the floor as your feet hit the floor, that means whatever skill you did is a non-flight skill. Where a flight skill is you want your hands off the floor before your feet hit, or your feet off the floor before your hands hit, depending on what skills you're doing. Okay, so just remember that. So if you're doing a flight skill like a round off or something, and your hands are still on the floor when your feet land, you are not doing it correctly, and you really want to try to push through those shoulders and get that lift. Alright. And we're going to do some connecting round offs. So go ahead, girls. Squeezing.
I'm not going to have to do it.
And then go ahead and do them back. Really push from those feet, girls, and kick those back legs over the top. The taller you are, the less push. Okay. I'm going to have everybody take a couple steps forward. And you guys are going to sit in a circle. Alright, so we're going to work on some straddle holds. You guys want to demonstrate them real fast? So basically, you just hold your bottom and your legs off the floor with your hands. Okay?
I'll be shaking like, I don't know.
Alright, so we're going to start off and I want you guys to hold them, if you can, for 5 seconds, but if this is your first time doing them or you're struggling with them a lot, then just only hold them for about 3 seconds. So I'm going to have these girls do them for 3. And you guys can do them with this a few times, and then we'll do some on our own. Okay, you ready? And push up, hold, 1, 2, 3. And it's just like that. You want to try to keep your heels and stuff up. Can you guys actually press up?
I can almost. I'm so close. I'm close.
I got a cramp in my
Alright, and then what Leah just did over here is what our goal will be eventually. And basically what you want to do is, so you want to push up, Alright, so
I didn't know that you were supposed to hold it for 5 seconds.
yes, like I said, guys, you want to hold for, if you can, for 5 seconds. If you're new to it, you can go for 3, okay? So these girls are not new to it, so they need to hold for 5. So we're going to do it one more time. Ready? And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just realize this is gonna help you with your bars as well, because you're gonna get arm strength out of it and tummy muscles. All right, and I want you guys to do 5 of those. So make sure you sit in your straddle. We did 3 or 4 together. So make sure you do 5 of them on your own, holding for 5. All right, everybody stand up for me. All right, girls, be cool.
I feel like I never had one.
Drama. Okay.
It hurts so bad.
All right, girls and boys, if you're taking this class too, we're gonna try some back walkovers. All right, so arms up at our ears and over the top to a nice lunge. Okay. Squeezing your ears, keeping those arms on top. Now, if you're not quite to the back walkover, you can do a limber. Emily, go ahead. Do a limber. Oh, I'm just kidding. A bridge kick over. She's totally right though. Okay, so a bridge kick over, you just go to the bridge and then kick it over. Okay, so if you can't quite hit the back walkover as you go backwards, just do your standing bridge kick over. So girls, turn around. And if you can do the back walkover, go ahead and do back walkovers. If not, do standing bridge kick-overs. I'm going to have these girls do a few standing bridge kick-overs just so you guys can see. So standing bridge kick-over. Yes. Standing bridge. Kick-over. And then go ahead and finish up with your back walkovers, girls. Nice straight legs over the top. Try to lock out those knees. Good job, girls.
This is our first class.
I know, but it's cramping from the
Oh, so sorry.
It's just my leg left working.
Alright, so now we're going to do it one more time, but this time we're going to add a step in. So it's just like the cartwheel step in. You, instead of coming to your lunge, you're going to land on one foot and just step that foot in. Alright? Squeezing. Make sure you keep those tummy muscles nice and tight. Point those toes over the top. And lift that chest as fast as you can. You want it on top as fast as possible. Alright, and then go ahead and do them coming back. And then remember, guys, if you don't have the space, do 10.
That was bad.
Lifting. Good. Good, good, good. Nice straight legs and pointed toes, guys.
I'm trying.
Alright, everybody take a quick water break, and then we're going to do our ending class workout.
I'm putting my tire pins on my wrists first. Touching my mom's.
Alright guys, we're back from our last water break, and we are going to get started with our end of class workout. So I have Layla here, and she's going to demonstrate a plank for you. You guys are going to do 2 30-second planks. Alright, so Layla, go ahead and up, or everybody up and hold. You guys want to be in a nice body position here. You want your legs nice and straight, your back flat, not piped or arched. And you guys are going to hold. start to feel it in your tummy, but try not to sink in.
Shaking.
All right, and down. There you go. And you guys can push up to stretch out those tummies if you want. Very nice. And we're going to do another one. So everybody get in your position. Ready? And up. Remember, not too pikey. Keep that back nice and straight. Nice body position. All right, and come down and push it up to stretch out. And so actually, I'm going to have you guys do 3 of those. I'm only going to have Layla do 2, but I'm going to have you guys do 3 of them. So do 3 30-second planks, okay? Now I'm going to have Layla have a seat over here, and I'm going to have Leah come over. And Leah's going to demonstrate a tuck up for you guys real fast, so go ahead. Good. So you see our feet are off the floor and her shoulders are off the floor when she does them, and she just tries to balance with her bottom. Okay, she's going to do... So you guys are going to do 3 sets of 20. And Leah's going to go ahead and count hers, and I want you guys to count yours. Ready, hit, go. Make sure you're keeping your feet together. And your knees. And really try not to let those hands touch the floor as you're doing these. Now, if you need to take a break in between, that's fine. Just make sure you do 3 sets of, or 2 sets of 20. Sorry. And then push up, stretch it out. All right, ready? And for your second set, make sure you guys are counting, keeping those feet together. Try to point your toes. Heels together, knees together, no hands to the floor. Can I do this? You can do it, guys. Feel the burn. All right, and then just roll it over and push it up. Good job. And thank you, Miss Leah. Emily? All right, and Emily's going to demonstrate a couple push-ups for you guys real fast. Make sure that you are in a nice high body. You go down and up. Woo, those are nice push-ups. Okay, take a second. All right, and we are going to do 12? No, this is advanced. So you guys are going to do 15. All right? I want you guys to do 2 sets of 15. I'm only going to have Emily here do 1 set for me, though. Okay, so you guys make sure you count them and go. There you go. Keep that body nice and straight. Oh, she's got a good body position going here. Now, remember, if you have to stop in between your push-ups, that's fine. Emily, how are you counting?
No, I'm at 4.
Okay. All right. And then when you're done, you can kind of stretch out your arms a little bit. And then you guys can do another set of 15 push-ups, okay? Now, this set is going to be a lot harder than that first set because the first set, you know, was really hard and this one's going to be extra hard. So, if you have to stop, try to stop after every 5, okay? So you can at least pump in 5 before you stop. Don't stop after every 1, please. Okay? All right? And that ends our advanced tumbling class. See you guys next week.